think any part of this through except how awesome it would be to do a vlog not in my room, which is boring and also a mess. Hello, Internet, and welcome to the Scroll Free Life episode 3. We're on the third week of the No Phone for a Year challenge. I am happy, actually, without a smartphone in my life, and I will tell you why. The last 2 weeks, I have been consistently every day working on my writing and my editing, and in the evening hours when I'm looking for entertainment, I don't have my phone to distract me anymore. I'm cutting back on all my social media on my desktop computer so that I can just focus on the writing. Turning to it for relaxation and entertainment purposes, turning to my writing, that's something that hasn't happened in years, really. There were a number of factors involved, but the phone was a big one. It was a huge distraction, and I have just made so much good progress on my work recently, and I'm proud of myself, and that is something that doesn't often happen. I am very, very proud, actively proud of the things I do. So I'm commending myself for that. I give myself a pat on the back. I'm reestablishing good habits, and I'm getting into a healthier lifestyle. So I haven't had a problem with being smartphone free. In fact, it's other people who have the problem. I'll be at work, and people will try to show me pictures or news articles on the phone. Like, people will be sitting there trying to talk to me about it, and I have to be like, well, you know, I can't look, but I believe you. I got my blinders on. Sometimes I sit like this. My parents do it. They'll be, you know, doing something on their phone because we do everything on our phones now. If we're looking at our schedule, they'll be on their phones looking at their calendar. And then if we're having a discussion, people will just automatically try to show me, and I gotta be like, what are you doing? You know, like, come on. This has happened at least 6 times now, where I have had a conversation, and this happens within the span of 1 minute, these occurrences, all right? I'm not kidding. I will tell somebody I can't look at the phone. I'll remind them of the challenge. They all know about the challenge. I got my blinders on. I can't look, but I believe whatever you're saying about whatever is on the phone screen. And then within 1 minute, it will happen again, and they'll try to show me the phone again. And I've got to be now on my guard 24/7 because I can't control what other people do. I can only control what I do. But it's really like, it's a battle because everybody uses their phones for everything. Like, I was in a business meeting, the person I was meeting had like a presentation on his tablet, and I was like, well, I can't look, but you could describe it to me. And it kind of threw him off. He was like, well, I'm so used to doing it with the tablet. And I've been at dinner, and I mean, some of it, I want to say it can't be helped, but I don't really want to say that because of course it can be helped. We could change our habits. This was like extenuating circumstances. We were talking about calendar dates. We had to, you know, figure things out. But there they are on their phones, trying to show me their phones, and I'm like, I can't look. We want to use the phones to help us in our daily lives, and that's what they were invented for. Technology is at its core meant to assist us, make life easier for us. We want to use the phones to be productive, but then we get so sucked into this idea of we must be productive 24/7, and then it's impossible for you to get out of that mindset. There's some point where you are actually going to be productive. You are actually going to use the phone the way it was intended, and it helps you, and you can get the calendar dates, and you can set your schedule, and you can send your work emails. Whoa! Whoa! I'm getting a phone call. This is a great phone, by the way. I don't even remember the last time I charged it up. I'm gonna hang up on this person, though. This is my best friend, but I hang up on him. Whoops, he'll forgive me because it's for the sake of the vlog. So it's like a bell curve. There's a point at which the phone can actually help you be very productive, but then if you use it too much, it detracts from your life. And it's weird now because I've always been so tech-oriented. It's weird for me to be on the other side of this equation for the first time in my life, and to be having these revelations. It's very, I feel like I'm in the Twilight Zone a little bit because I'm suddenly the one who's like, get off your phone at dinner, Mom or Dad. That's wild to me. That's so wild. Like, what is happening? The world is turned upside down. To recap, the challenge for me is going well, but it's almost having the reverse effect of what I intended, which is to like reconnect with people around me, because I can't interact with them when they're glued to their phone screens. I can't look at their pictures. I can't watch their videos. I can't read their text message conversations with the boys. We have allowed these gadgets to so completely infiltrate our lives that when somebody is not allowed to interact, now I kind of feel isolated, which is kind of like the reverse effect of what was intended. But those are my thoughts for this week. I'm gonna cut it off now because the boots, they are stylish, but they are not waterproof. I made a serious miscalculation and now I'm cold and wet. But anyway, thanks for tuning in. I will see you next week, Internet. Stay off those phones. How's the microphone levels? I don't know about this wind. I'm gonna wait for the wind. And now we got a plane. Oh, the joys of filmmaking, huh? I get like war flashbacks from this. This is like hold for sound. The good old bad old days. We're holding for sound again. I'm gonna hold on this plane, and there's a bunch of geese. There's a bunch of geese screaming in the background. It's a smiley face snowball. Are we clear of the plane?